Okay, so today we have our legendary lineup video. Now, I wasn't really going to do something like this because typically at the higher level, you don't see someone with all legendary cards. And if you do, it's one of two things. They've either spent a lot of money or it's a bot, but you don't see it a lot. But I've created a second account about a week ago, and as I've been moving up in the trophy counts, in the lower trophy counts, in the 3000s, I've started to see a lot more teams that are all legendary, typically level 9, 10, and 11. And again, I recommend having a little more balance, but again, it's up to you. Have fun whatever way you want. But this is my recommendation for a lineup if you were going to do an all legendary team. All right, let's start off with number one. So for me, a lot of people will get Riley, Roger, Michelle. I would prefer to use Wade at the legendary card, and I haven't used him in a while, but if you see my stats, pretty solid. Hopefully I get him leveled up, in the next century or so to level 13. And then of course, Jessica is your default catcher, not a terrible option. She's actually my catcher right now, my only level 12 in my lineup. And then we go to the third position here to first base. And we got Gibson. Gibson is a must. Left-handed throwing, first base is his natural position, and the dude straight up mashes. On to second base, Mickey. A lot of people have used him at first or third because it's jumping down the line. All right? So let me give you an idea why he's probably not suited best at those positions. One, he's a right-handed thrower, so second, short, third would be more preferable. But second base is because you look at his throwing. Once he's maxed out, he'd be at a 162 throwing. So not a really strong arm. So second base is my recommendation there. Now we go over to third base. And E.G., this dude, is at level 10 for me, so not really having the max stats, but he is a cannon of an arm. You want a good arm at third base or shortstop, either way. So if you had, if you're only going to use him, you could use him at short or third. Now Dexter here for me is at short, mainly because he can cover a lot of area. And when you want someone to fill up those holes and get all over, and that is probably the best bet for him. Now, you look at his throwing at level 10, not really great at 150, but I'm assuming it's going to go a little higher as he gets better. But his fielding is amazing, which is great. And he can cover a lot of ground. All right, so moving right along, we go over to left field. Now, King, again, if you've seen my past videos, somebody that is in left field usually has the worst arm out of everyone. King, his speed is not that great, even maxed out at 178. It's better than average, but still not that great. But his throwing at 159 maxed out, terrible. So you want to put him at left field if you're going to use him. You could also, go with Rosa here, pretty awesome as well. And her throwing probably isn't going to be that great, but depending on what you want for power, King definitely has that power. Now, Annie here in center field, she has a lot of speed in the gaps. That's going to be important to left and right field. Not a really strong arm. She's in there for mostly her contact and her speed. Great leadoff hitter because she does, again, have that high contact. And then again, Ryan, not a great hitter overall, but the dude has a cannon. And if you see my past videos, putting your best thrower in right field is super important. Now, let's go to the lineup, the batting lineup. All right, this is my recommendation. Again, do whatever you feel is comfortable. If I were to play this team right now, again, at a lower level, Annie, again, great leadoff hitter because her contact is amazing. And then we go right into Jessica over here in the second. Again, great contact. Mickey batting third is decent power. It'll get better. Again, Mickey at level 13, 187 power, so not terrible. I would actually put Gibson at third. That would be a little bit better idea. And King going fourth. Then we got Mickey again fifth. Ryan, E.G., Dexter. You could kind of interswap them. Almost, you could right now, if I was going to play it, I would have Wade here. But again, if they're all maxed out, they're all even at 13 or 10 or whatever, E.G., Dexter, their hitting isn't going to be that great, but they're in there for most of their defense, same as Ryan. So again, there's a lot of limitations with an all maxed out legendary team, but again, they're shiny, they're pretty. At the end of the day, do what you feel is best. I recommend a balanced lineup. Either way, you guys have fun out there. Thanks for watching.